You've done the work. You practiced. You prepared. But the moment finally comes. Your heart starts racing. Your hands feel weird. Your mind goes blank. And suddenly, the confidence you know you have disappears. Why? Why is it that the exact moment you need confidence the most is when it abandons you? And more importantly, can you control it? Stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this happens, and more importantly, how to never lose control of your confidence again. Welcome to NEUROSHADE, where we break down the hidden psychology behind how your mind really works. Today, we're diving into something almost everyone has experienced, but very few truly understand: the collapse of confidence under pressure. Section 1. The illusion of confidence. Let's start with something most people get wrong. Confidence is not a stable trait. It's not something you have permanently. It's a state, and states change depending on your environment. You might feel confident in your room, around your friends, while practicing alone, but suddenly lose it in front of a crowd, during an interview, when someone is judging you. So here's the first truth. Confidence isn't who you are. It's how your brain is reacting in the moment. When was the last time you felt fully confident, but still froze when it mattered? Drop it in the comments. Section 2, your brain under threat. Here's what's actually happening. When you enter a high-pressure situation, your brain doesn't see it as performance. It sees it as danger. Your brain activates something called the fight or flight response. This is the same system designed to protect you from physical threats. So instead of helping you perform better, your brain is trying to protect you from failure, embarrassment, or rejection. And when that system activates, your heart rate increases. Your breathing becomes shallow. Blood shifts away from your brain to your muscles. Your thinking becomes slower and less clear. That's why you blank out. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because your brain has literally switched modes. From thinking mode, survival mode. Have you ever forgotten something you knew perfectly just because people were watching? Comment yes if you've experienced that. Section 3, the fear of judgment. Now, let's go deeper. What triggers this threat response the most? It's not the task itself. It's people. Humans are wired to fear social rejection. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by your group could mean death. So your brain still treats judgment like a life or death situation. That's why public speaking feels terrifying, performing in front of others feels intense, even posting content online can feel stressful. Your brain is asking, what if they don't accept me? And that question alone is enough to destroy your confidence. Be honest. Do you fear failing, or do you fear people seeing you fail? That answer says everything. If this is already making you see your mind differently, subscribe now, because the next idea might completely change how you handle pressure. Section 4, overthinking kills automatic skill. Here's another hidden reason confidence disappears. You start thinking too much. When you're relaxed, your brain uses automatic processing. This is where your skills flow naturally, but under pressure, your brain switches to conscious control. Now you're thinking about every move. Am I doing this right? What if I mess up? What are they thinking? And this breaks your performance. It's like trying to manually control something that's meant to run automatically. Think about it. You don't think about walking when you walk, but if you suddenly tried to control every step, you'd move awkwardly. That's exactly what pressure does to your confidence. Do you perform better when you don't think too much? Type flow, if that's you. Section 5, the expectation trap. Now let's talk about something even deeper. Expectations. The higher your expectations, the more pressure you feel. And the more pressure you feel, the more your brain sees the situation as a threat. This creates a loop. Expectation, pressure, fear, loss of confidence, poor performance. And here's the dangerous part. Sometimes it's not even other people's expectations. It's yours. You want to be perfect, impress people, prove something, and that pressure destroys your natural confidence. Do you think your biggest pressure comes from others or from yourself? Comment others or myself. Section 6, how to keep confidence under pressure. Now let's fix it. Here are the psychological strategies that actually work. 1, reframe the situation. Instead of seeing it as I must perform perfectly, change it to I'm just expressing what I already know. This reduces the threat level in your brain. 2, Focus on action, not outcome. Confidence drops when you focus on results. Shift your focus to what you're doing right now, the next step only, not the final result. 3. Use controlled breathing. Slow your breathing. This sends a signal to your brain that there is no danger, and it helps bring you back to thinking mode. 4. Practice under pressure. Don't only practice in comfort. Simulate pressure. Record yourself, perform in front of friends, put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Your brain adapts to what it experiences repeatedly. 5. Accept imperfection. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being okay with not being perfect. Once you remove the fear of mistakes, your confidence becomes stable. Which one of these do you think would help you the most? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading them. Here's the truth most people never realize. Confidence doesn't disappear. It gets blocked by fear, pressure, and overthinking. The skill is still there. The ability is still there, but your brain is interfering. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop blaming yourself, and you start controlling your state. So next time your confidence starts to disappear, don't panic. Recognize what's happening. Your brain is trying to protect you. And now, you know how to take control back. If you want to master your mind instead of being controlled by it, subscribe to NeuroShade, because the next video might be the one that changes everything.